We are asking questions about how the gift of giving can help your community get the care it needs. Through community funding, Mercy Health has brought quality medical care to people who need it in Clark and Champaign counties. Joining us now is Kristy Kohl McCready, the president of the Mercy Health Foundation, Clark and Champaign counties. Thanks for being with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
What has Mercy Health been able to provide to people through this funding?
Well, we are blessed to have very generous people both in our community and outside. So we have been able to use funding to provide upgraded equipment for our services like neurosciences and neurosurgery, for cardiology and orthopedics. So we've been blessed with that. But most of all, we've been blessed to receive funds to just help individuals through their healthcare journey when they don't have the funds to be able to meet their needs.
I know you have a matching fund to double the donations that people make. How will that impact Mercy Health and the care that's provided for patients?
We're always blessed to receive wonderful end of the year giving from people that really do care about the people in their community and making a positive difference in their lives. This year, we have been especially blessed to receive a matching donation from area businesses, and they will match dollar for dollar donations made to the Mercy Health Foundation in Clark and Champaign counties. So every dollar's gift will be doubled up to $20,000.
There's a featured campaign right now with the goal of transforming the Mercy McCully Center into a new state-of-the-art Urbana Cancer Center. What is that going to mean for patients when it comes to fruition?
Lauren, we've already seen the positive impact of that facility. We did do a dedication of the facility in September, and about half the funds to bring that online came from philanthropic donations. We, in planning for the facility, we scoped about how many visits that we thought we would receive in the first year, and so far this year we have had more than double that amount. So what we're finding is that the need for access to care, local cancer care that is state-of-the-art is very important in our smaller rural communities. So we, as a foundation, we're happy to become involved with that opportunity and happy to bring that cancer center online and be able to meet the needs of the people in Champaign County, which does, cover a fairly broad area, and much of it is rural. So that's a really terrific specialty that we can do for those folks.
With the holidays, is there a greater need for donations?
Well, I will tell you that the holidays are tough for many people. For others, we're joyous, we're celebrating, but for some, it brings on some real hardships. One is loneliness, and that can lead to more incidences of illness. We have people that come to us for care, and we treat everyone at Mercy Health and are proud to do that. But some of those people have specialty needs. They may need prescription assistance, so they are prescribed medication which they cannot afford to get. And we have a program that is 100% funded through philanthropic donations. That program pays for those prescriptions, so people never have to make a choice between having dinner on the table or their medication. The other thing that we do is that we provide nutrition assistance. Several people that are discharged from our hospital we find to be malnourished. And it's very expensive to get supplements and to get the nutrients that you need. So we send those people home with supplemental nutrition assistance that they have at no cost, provided again by philanthropic dollars. And we hope that we get them on the path to a better health and better life. And then the other thing, Lauren, that this time of year we find is so important, and that is keeping people on schedule with their treatments and their care. But one of the things that is also most challenging at this time of year is transportation to and from your provider. So we have worked very closely with the team at our cancer center and the team at the cancer center and the hospital in Urbana to be able to fund transportation provided by local organizations that do this work, but we provide that at no charge. So people are not having to miss treatment because their car didn't start, they didn't have gas, no one can bring them.
All right. Kristy Kohl McCready, thank you so much for being with us, the Mercy Health Foundation president for Clark and Champaign counties. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.